How did you get started?
I used to go to this Christmas carols at the London Chop House in Detroit with my family, and Kathy Horan was there, who was a fashion editor at New York Times and stuff. But at the time, she was doing a Detroit monthly magazine, and I got my big break in an editorial in Detroit Monthly, and that was like, ooh, I love being the subject when there's talented people around.
Right.
I was like, ooh. And it was really sustaining for me because I wasn't historically a happy person. And I felt so happy and cared for on photo shoots. And I would do school plays, and I was pretty horrible. But my start was, there was actually a woman named Jana Kogan Barth who came into an acting class in New York and saw me doing a monologue. And then sent me to here, and my first big movie was Cruel Intentions.
Oh, wow. That was the first one.
That was my first studio
pretty...
movie. I had a very tiny part as cousin Linda, 6 lines in and Out, which were cut. But I got to watch Kevin Kline and Joan Cusack and Matt Dillon and all these people, and I never imagined I would be really in films. I thought, I'll move to LA and maybe I'll get, a commercial for I don't know what, because I don't like to smile. But I was like, maybe chewing gum or something.
Funny though, what you think are the peaks you can aspire to. Like you were saying, a chewing gum ad.
Yeah, I just didn't think there was even a possibility that, a short girl from Michigan could, light up. And I was lucky that I found some people that liked me enough.
Right. So was it when you were a kid, there wasn't something like you were the performer of the family,
Well, no, my mother was. My mother's a magistrate, a judge. So she had her own set, the courtroom. And my father was an attorney. And my oldest sister, was an attorney. And so it was kind of performative and playful, even though they were much more cerebral and educated. I didn't go as far past college, but I was really into gymnastics and using my body. I was not comfortable, really talking, but I'd use my body. And my mother would just, she'd say, people would come home and we'd do these dances for, the people, for our parents that were playing poker and drinking and backgammon and things. And we'd be the entertainment, when they were going to fill up their drinks. And my mom and dad would parade us in, and then I bring home the bacon. And I thought it was so funny. And my mother said, oh, Selma, you love gymnastics, do something. And I'd do a cartwheel, and she'd say, do a one-handed cartwheel. And so at 3, I just do it, and do it no-handed. And I was like, she said to do it. And I think if anyone ever believed in me, I'd just do it. And then I'd just do an aerial cartwheel without any,
right.
I just would, if someone said do it, I couldn't resist.
So sounds like a very supportive parents then.
It was.
Or encouraging.
It was, it just was, I figured I'd go to college and then maybe go to medical school and, continue that way. But then when I found out, my mom let me do things. We were allowed to swear. We were allowed to be raucous as long as we behaved ourselves outside of the house.
Right.
And so we, it was there was a lot of play,
So, as you said, so when you did that first smaller part movie and then Cruel Intentions, looking back, what advice would you give young people who are coming into the industry that you didn't know because it happened so quickly?
I don't know, because it's honestly taken me 23 years in the business to finally start to feel comfortable. Yeah. I didn't want to try too hard. I didn't try hard enough. There were so many gifts and so many wonderful people that came into my life that I don't know if I felt I had my place to take advantage of all they had to offer. Karl Lagerfeld and Ingrid and, the Met Ball and wonderful glamorous things that are the things that really light me up. But I was self-conscious of being unabashedly myself. And there is something with MS and losing some control of a premeditated way that gave me a comfort. I just suddenly made sense.
Right.
Even though my voice would falter in and out now. And, I don't have the control of my body like I'd like to, but it kind of just played into my own sense of adapting and playfulness and the challenge with the body. MS has been totally fine for me. So I don't know what advice I'd give other than grow 20 years in confidence once you start, but be on time. Be respectful.
Right. So what has it taught you? Has it given you a different viewpoint, or made you appreciate something else, or?
As I said, I was kind of a really agile person before MS hit hard, but the diagnosis wasn't the thing. I had had MS for 20 years, and I always felt never occurred to me I had a neurological thing. I just thought, I don't know, is this all emotional? I just didn't know. I was very uncomfortable and really struggled with a lot of things. And so I was always part of me. So finding out I had MS was not a disappointment. It was like, oh, now I know where to put me. I know where my people might be that would understand, because I am not easily embarrassed. I mean, I might not always have the hugest amount of confidence, but I'm very happy to admit it. I'm uncomfortable, but very comfortable with that.
It's good. So it wasn't. So it's not the MS that you found positivity. It's the knowledge, finding out that you had MS.
It was just having some frame of reference, because I really just thought, I really felt forsaken, in my life. I really just couldn't relate to people that could stay up all day.
Right.
I mean, I just have to sleep, and I still do. It's 1 hour up, 5 hours of sleep, 2. So I try and pack in a bit much, and I can come off a little manic. But I'm not. I don't have any emotional disorders, it turns out, other than just being
Just
me.
the way to live. Well, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice and easy.
Thank you.
You didn't ramble at all.
I did.
No, that was awesome.